Hi everyone, I'm Ryan O'Hara here to figure out one of the most complicated questions in existence. Why are we here? Okay, I'm just kidding. We're gonna find out what performs better for organic social, vertical or horizontal videos. Let's dive in. Let me give you a little bit of background on me before you get into this thing. So I was a VP of marketing at LeadIQ, and I made well over 400 videos while I worked there. Original content with me just talking to myself in a room because I don't have a camera guy. I don't have a budget.
I'm so alone.
But I got really interested in doing this stuff, and a lot of people think that you have a tendency to get more views if you put a vertical video on LinkedIn. If you're doing B2B marketing and you want to get in front of your B2B audience, chances are you're probably hunching toward having to do the vertical video because LinkedIn will show that vertical video in the video tab on your mobile device. Well, the same thing happens on YouTube. If you put a video up that's vertical and it's less than a couple minutes long, it will come up in shorts, which gets you more reach than someone just scrolling on YouTube. And YouTube's obviously trying to take market share away from TikTok. So they're trying to emphasize getting people and getting traffic on shorts. And of course, TikTok's doing the opposite. They're trying to get more of the longer winded content going by allowing people to do vertical videos so they can get things like podcast interviews and clips that are filmed in a 16:9 aspect ratio out in front of their masses and users. Now, before you judge me on the etiquette and the protocol of this video, I just want to explain that we were doing this mainly to find out what performs better with just organic. So our posts that we did on these videos had the exact same text in a test video and posted it organically on LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok to see what would perform better, a vertical or horizontal video. Each of these posts were about 2 minutes apart and had almost the same exact description. So we could see what would organically come up in a person's feed. And we asked the person to comment on what device they were on. That didn't perform so well, so we don't really have that data. But let's dive in and figure out what performs better on social media as of August 2025, vertical or horizontal videos. Let's go. On LinkedIn, I have a little bit north of 19,000 followers. And if you look at the vertical pitch, I managed to get 587 impressions on my vertical video. If we go look at a horizontal post, remember this had the exact same copy, you'll see that we had 776 impressions. Data shows that the horizontal video performed better on LinkedIn. All right. Now, for people wondering on TikTok, I took the exact same experiment, same text and everything, and put it up on TikTok. The horizontal video performed with about 118 views, while the vertical video performed with about 134 views. So it's almost negligible. I only got 20 more impressions with the vertical video on TikTok. And then I organically put up a horizontal video on YouTube, and I put the video up on YouTube Shorts, simultaneously uploading both at the same time since YouTube lets you do that. The horizontal video has 0 views as of 24 hours ago. Meanwhile, my vertical video test has 78 views in 24 hours. So what's that tell you? First off, if you're putting stuff out on LinkedIn, horizontal did perform slightly better than vertical. If you're making content for LinkedIn, I think I'd still recommend sticking with horizontal, especially if the text matters, because in a vertical video, your text gets hidden. It's kind of buried at the bottom and they have to click the more button to see what you wrote. On horizontal, you'll come up like a normal picture post except with video. So I think I'd lean slightly toward horizontal videos for LinkedIn. On YouTube, if you want to get more reach organically and just get fed into the algorithm, you want to make a short. Put it vertically on YouTube and you'll get more views. If you're doing longer content, obviously you can do it horizontally, and there's all kinds of tricks that you can find on this channel to figure out how to get your videos to get more views and engagement. And on TikTok, vertical still won out. Obviously, you want to do whatever your audience is looking at. But if you watched this video and you thought it was cool, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you later.
I'm so alone.